Methodist United Church. And I think one of the reasons, probably really the only reason why I get to stand up here is because I keep volunteering to speak to this. So this is a peace vigil, and I would like to discuss a subject which is fundamental, which I find fundamental, which everyone finds fundamental to peace, which is human rights. And when I was preparing this speech, another word for that is Googling. When I was Googling, I came to realize that I was actually going to feel uncomfortable reading the great speeches, words from the likes of Eleanor Roosevelt, Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, Susan B. Anthony, standing on my pedestal of white male privilege. But I eventually did find an excellent word from old white guys like me. We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, and ensure domestic tranquility, to provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution of the United States of America. Now, this isn't a civics lesson, but for over 230 years, we have had civil wars, civil protests, freedom marches, pride events, and Me Too movements, all for the sake of establishing who in this country gets to participate in the blessings of liberty and who does not. Essentially, the question is, who are we the people and who isn't? Are you a person, or are you 3/5 of a person? Are you allowed to marry the person you love? Do Black Lives Matter? Are you a voting citizen, or are you simply represented by a husband, or at worst, completely discounted? When I was a kid in the late 1970s, I learned about the Equal Rights Amendment, and I came to believe that ERA didn't pass because everyone eventually realized that women already had enough equal rights. I literally had this idea for years. And of course, over the past 2 years, women have been coming forward in the Me Too movement to remind us almost daily that equal rights and equal opportunities are not still fully established. Recently, the World Bank put out a report that indicated, for the first time ever, there are now 6 countries that have laws and protections for men and women that are equal. So, if you want to live in a world where the Equal Rights Amendment just doesn't matter anymore, you can do so in Belgium, Denmark, France, Latvia, Luxembourg, or Sweden. It takes 38 states to ratify an amendment to the Constitution. 37 states have ratified the Equal Rights Amendment. And it seems possible, but clearly not certain, that Virginia, Arizona, Georgia, or North Carolina could be the final state to ratify ERA. Gentlemen, particularly, ERA, Me Too, and women's marches are not just women's issues, they are we the people issues. And now is the time to be involved. We need to keep working to establish justice and ensure domestic tranquility for our posterity. Daughters and granddaughters can now grow up in a world that is more fair than the world of their mothers and grandmothers. Peace comes from mutual respect for each other, and mutual respect comes from having equal rights. Thank you.